The latest exhibition at the Art Gallery of Swift Current is called Perceptual Playground. Created by Regina artist Zane Wilcox, this collection of artwork offers the viewer something different, based more on creating an experience.
My aim is to create the circumstances for the viewer to come in to the gallery, see the work, and literally see the work.
The exhibition has two bodies of work which have forced the creation of two separate viewing rooms in the gallery. In the installation called Measure, the experience is based on how people interact with the 2x4s and the steel cables. In essence, the viewing public is the one creating the art.
Yeah, in the work Measure, the audience is invited to interact with the work, meaning that they are allowed to have a hands-on experience where they pick up elements of the work and they shift things around, which changes the configuration of the line drawings within the piece and changes the architecture of it, shifts elements around and within the room, has them interacting with the architecture around it.
I think we're just trying different things to see if we can do something.
You're engaging with the form in that you're manipulating it physically to change your view and change your watching in the process of it.
Meanwhile, the second installation called Perceptual Playground relies on the viewer to visually experience the art as they walk through it. The mirrors, wood, and blocks all work together, allowing the viewer to have multiple experiences based on where they stand and view the pieces.
With the work Perceptual Playground, you're not physically handling the works. What you're doing is walking amongst the installation, and as you walk around or past the sculptural elements or looking across the room and into the mirrors and so forth and seeing how all of those elements interact with each other, each time you change positions, the view and the reflections and the configuration changes.
Known as formal abstraction, this type of artwork relies on the audience viewing it without any reference outside the visual experience.
He's rendering kind of building elements, the visual form. He's rendering it down to just shapes and colors and textures and edges, and see artwork that is just a visual experience.
As part of the gallery's community outreach program, various student groups were invited for a tour. One such group included grade 12 students taking Photography 30 at the Swift Current Comp. As one of the students who enjoyed the opportunity to photograph the artwork, Elise Hildebrandt says she also found it challenging.
It was actually kind of challenging to be like, I don't know how to photograph something that's so, like, it is what it is. You know, so to have to like go different angles and try to figure out like what you can do with it that's different, it was kind of challenging. I was kind of still trying to think of like, what could I do with this exhibit? So to be able to like have my camera and try to like make sense of it is kind of interesting.
We're always looking for meaning, right? What does something mean? We're always trying to ascribe a meaning to, say, a random act that happens to us. It doesn't necessarily have a meaning, but that's the terms we always think about it in. That's why there has long been controversy and struggle for many people about abstract or non-representational art. They're looking for that meaning and trying to understand it.
Perceptual Playground was organized by the Art Gallery of Swift Current in partnership with the Moose Jaw Museum and Art Gallery. The exhibition will be available for viewing until March the 2nd.